Hello, this is Sheila with Diamond Painting with Sheila. Welcome. I hope you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving. This is the first day of December, first day of Advent, so I am getting ready to do my Advent diamond painting. So I wanted to get that started today. I imagine many of you are starting yours out too. I didn't have an Advent calendar. I did not get mine ordered in time, so I picked a diamond painting that I wanted to do, and so I sectioned it off into 25 little cubes, and I will do one each day for Advent. So let's get started. I hope you have yours handy and you're ready, and if you haven't done yours for today, get it out and join along with me. Sometimes I need to reline mine or line it up so that it's just a little more even. I like to do that so that I am not diamond painting on a crooked row. I don't like to do that. I don't know about you, but I don't like to do that anyway. So I will try to do that on the ones that are next to it. Just saves me time and trouble in the long run. Okay. And just makes it easier for me, and I don't know how you feel about it. Okay, so this one is just a lot of one color, it looks like. I'm not sure what that one color is yet till I find it in my my samples are over here, and my things over here, my storage container. So I'll have to look it up here and see what that one will be. And it looks like it's going to be mainly a beige, off-white beige color. So I will go ahead and get that out. And let me get a tray. And start to work on it here. Okay, we'll start with that many for the moment. Okay, so I think I'm ready to get started, and so let's go. I have been diamond painting, I don't know, I think I probably told you this before, for a couple years now, and I thoroughly enjoy it. It's just been a blessing for me in many ways. It's very relaxing and just very stress-free in so many ways. I enjoy it, and I look forward to the Advent calendar. It just is quite so I have no idea what the painting is that I'm doing. did not look at it. I had these sections cut without knowing what I was looking, or without looking at my diamond painting. I didn't cut very straight, as you can see. I should have probably used my ruler or something to measure things a little better, but I did not do that. I think next year I'll probably do that a little differently. But next year maybe I can get an advent calendar. I don't know if you can see this real well or not. I'll come in a little bit closer here for the so you can kind of get a little better idea of what I'm doing here. I don't want you to not be able to see it. So anyway, am I too close here? Let me pull this down like that. Okay, there we go. I have no rhyme or rhythm on how I diamond paint. Sometimes I get in a mood to try to and do things in a design or a pattern, and sometimes I just however I want to do it, because after all, I think that goes for any of us. It doesn't really matter how we do it. It's whatever makes us feel good, or however we feel good about doing it. That's what really matters the most. It's what pleases you. If you feel like doing a design or some kind of a pattern as you are doing it, then I say do that. That's whatever is pleasing to you. I do try to strive very hard, though, at getting my rows as straight as I can, and I've gotten fairly good at that. I mean, I won't say I'm perfect at it, but I have gotten much better at it than I did when I first started diamond painting. So I do feel like that is a goal that I am achieving or have achieved pretty well. But also that makes a big difference on the drills that you are, or diamonds that you are using. If they're good diamonds, good drills, then you're going to have mostly pretty uniform diamonds. They're going to be fairly the same size, and they'll look so much better on your canvas. If you've got drills from a company that really they're all different shapes and sizes, and you have no choice but to use them, then you're not going to have, well, you're going to have as straight as you can get it, but it's not always going to look as good. I'll put it that way. So with that being said, you always hope for that you're getting the better drills, and you can't always tell that. I mean, you can't always expect that to be that you're always going to have the better drills from the good, expensive diamond paintings, because I buy a lot of budget-friendly diamond paintings, and let me tell you, they have some pretty nice drills. Some of these budget diamond paintings do. So It's not that necessarily. Um, it's you can get some really nice uh, budget friendly diamond paintings that have nice quality drills. So you can't blame it on that at all. It's just the difference in some of the companies that manufacture the drills for those different places that sell these different paintings. And I don't know if, you know, who all buys from the different manufacturers. I mean, necessarily, I imagine that some of these diamond paintings places that sell the canvases probably buy from several different manufacturers. I don't know that they buy all from the same manufacturer. They probably buy wherever they can get the best deals or where they think they're getting the best quality. And maybe they get really good quality one time, and the next time maybe it's not. I mean, I don't know. Um, it's hard to tell. It's really hard to tell. But if you've got pretty well uniform drills, if they're pretty uniform and pretty much the same in size or shape, then you're gonna have better luck at having more even straight rows. That's what I've found anyway. I don't know about other people, but that's what I have found. Now, other people may argue with me about that, but it's been the experience I have found. Each to their own experience. You know, and that's fine. That's perfectly fine. So, I will continue to, you know, hope that I get good quality drills. Sometimes I do. Most of the time I do. Once in a while I don't. But that comes and goes. I mean, you know, you just can't help that. You don't know it until after you get them and you're looking at them and you're opening them up. Sometimes I get really trashy drills. I mean, and not all of them. It'll be just maybe one or two packages of drills or diamonds. I call them drills sometimes, and I call them diamonds sometimes. It's up to the individual. I don't know. They're called both, I guess, so it doesn't matter to me. I hear them called drills a lot more, and diamonds too. But a lot of the times I hear them called drills. I even hear one lady call them beads a lot. I don't think of them as beads because I think of beads as being round, so all the way circular round. These are half round, so I don't look at them as beads necessarily, but they could be. I guess you could call them half beads, I suppose. It's just the preference of the individual. She prefers to call them beads, and that's fine. I just don't call them beads. More, I call them diamonds, or I call them drills. That's just what I have gotten in the habit of doing, and that's what she's gotten in the habit of doing. And there's no right or wrong way of doing it. What she's doing or what I'm doing, both can be absolutely fine. So, yeah, that is not a problem. When you're diamond painting your way, the way you want to do it. Um, and that's what matters. So this project is this craft or hobby is a simple hobby. It's no right or wrong way of doing it. That's what's kind of nice about it. You can just do it however you want to do it. Some people do it a lot different than I do, and that's perfectly fine. There, and that's what's unique. You can watch other people's diamond painting channels, and you can see how they do it, and you think, oh gosh, that's a neat way of doing it. Maybe I'll try that. And you get really good ideas from other people. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's a good thing. I think, that's a whole idea of having a diamond painting community out there. It's to gather information and ideas, useful tips on how to do things better, or ways of making it easier for you to do them. Yeah, it's just what's good for you. What works, a good tip on making it more simple for you, or more pleasing for you. That's what matters. That's what counts. So yeah, it's your and if you see something that somebody else is doing, there's absolutely no reason why you can't try that idea, and if you like it, switch over to that idea. There's absolutely no reason why you can't do that. So no one would care. No one would mind at all if you did that. In fact, I was watching, or I still do watch, and I'll continue to watch, I'm sure. Um, Joan Diamond Paints and Add More Zest. Both very good channels on YouTube that are diamond painters and have been diamond painters for quite a while. And I have gotten a lot of good tips from both of them on different things that I find very helpful with diamond painting, or some aspect of diamond painting, or how to start a YouTube channel. My problem with starting a YouTube channel is I have had no idea, absolutely none, on what to do or how to do it. Totally foreign to me. I have a grandson who has helped me get started, as I've told you all before, but as far as me doing it myself, I just was not familiar with what to do or how to do it. And it was not something I picked up, evidently, very easily. And I still struggle a little bit as I'm going along here, because I'm so new at it. And I still have a lot of questions, a lot of things that I am not sure of, that I feel like I need answers for. And both of those channels have been very good at providing me with different answers when I've asked questions. So I do appreciate that very much. And so I consider Rebecca and Joan both very, very nice people and very informative and helpful individuals when it comes to diamond painting and when it comes to um, YouTube. Um, so I will put links in my description for them, both of their channels, so you'll have a chance to check that out, them out. I think you'll like them if you haven't already visited their channel. Please do so. I think you'll like them. So well, has everybody got their Christmas shopping done? I know I haven't. Not yet. But I don't do a lot. So that's not quite, it's not too bad. Since my kids have all grown and everything, and I don't have a lot I have to buy for. So that makes it pretty helpful or good. I mean, I used to buy for about everybody, but I don't have to do that anymore. I'm hitting my camera here. I'm going to put it up just a smidge here so I don't hit it. So I don't have to continue to do that anymore. We draw names now, and the grandkids are all older now and on their own, and I've got great grandkids now, so those I do buy for. I do try to make sure that they're something for them. The grandkids usually get the candies and cookies and things like that, which is more what they want anyway. You can't really buy for them. You don't know what they want. They're older. Their tastes and stuff is so much different from yours. If you give them anything, you want to give them a gift card, or you want to give them cash, because unless you make them something, your taste and their taste is probably going to be way off. Now, they do like homemade gifts, and I have given diamond painting gifts before, and that has gone over well. So when I know it's something that they want, or something that they're interested in, then yeah, I'll do that. But you can only give so many of those out to people, and then they kind of run out of space to put them. So you're kind of, defeating your purpose if you give them something that they're just going to stick in a drawer or in a closet somewhere because they can't use it or whatever. So yeah, that wouldn't be a good present. So I wait and make sure it's something I know that they're going to want to put on their wall, that they're going to want to make room for uh, before I give it to them, because otherwise, why do I want to do that? So I enjoy Christmas when we get together. That's my biggest part of Christmas, when we have our family get together. Uh, I enjoy the time we spend together, because we are all scattered so much throughout the rest of the year, and it's just, hard to spend time with each other during the year, a lot of times, because of our jobs, and because of other obligations in our life. Life is gets busy, especially for the younger ones. They're so involved with so many different things. Your grandkids, they have kids of their own, and those kids are involved in sports, and band, and different things that just keep them all on the go so much of the time, that, yeah, it just makes it difficult to get together. So when we do get together, to me, it's a treat for me. I enjoy it a lot. So, uh, so, if you can think of things that you would like me uh, to share with you on uh, my channel, please comment below and let me know. Um, I'm more than happy to consider that. I'm always looking for content to do whipping chats about, or um, ideas of different uh, kind of programming for my diamond paintings. What kind of diamond paintings do you do, and how often do you diamond paint? Now, I try to do a little bit every day. I don't probably do one all. Oh, I don't do one diamond painting a day or anything like that. Well, sometimes I do. Just depends on what I'm doing. Um, my schedule. If I'm don't have anything to do, which is rare, um, yeah, then I might uh, get one done if it's a small one. 30 by 40 or something like that. Sure, those are not too hard to do. You can get them whipped out pretty easily, pretty quickly. Otherwise, the bigger ones take a little bit longer. Um, you don't, I don't anyway, hurry myself at any of them. I try to allow myself time just to spend time getting to relax and just not be in a big hurry. Life's too much of a big hurry as it is. So when I do a diamond painting, I don't want to be in a big hurry. I don't want to be stressed out. I want to take my time. I want to go at things slowly. I don't want to feel like I have a deadline I have to be on or doing. That's not the reason I'm diamond painting. So it's a matter of just taking my time, enjoying what I'm doing, and not worrying about how fast I'm going. I don't want to be in a rush. Life's a big rush the way it is, and life is going by too fast. And for me, I just rather it slow down a little bit. So that's what I do. I slow down. I've been watching some other YouTube channels that are not really diamond painting related, but then you don't have to watch diamond painting related channels in order to diamond paint, or anyway, I don't. I can still diamond paint while I watch other channels, and I do. There's one called The Pastured Homestead, and I've been really following it, and I've really been enjoying it. It's a young couple that purchased an Amish farm, and they're not Amish themselves, but they purchased this Amish farm. They're debt free. They are remodeling the place, and he's putting in electricity in the home, and he got some chickens, and they're raising some chickens, some to be egg layers and some to be chickens that they'll be processing for food. Real interesting. Then he's got a couple pigs that will be later they'll take to be processed, and they've got a cow for a dairy cow that's going to have a baby here, I think, before too long. And they've got a whole, I don't know, 2 or 3 other younger calves that they bought at a sale, the sale barn. And I think one of them might be a bull, or maybe 2 of them are, I don't know. But anyway, they are part of it. He's got like 4, I think, altogether, 4 or 5. I'm not sure. But anyway, that's going to be his. That's the start of his cows, and then he's got, I don't know, 3 or 4 dogs, and he's got, or they have got, I guess, him and his wife. They also have, see, do they have any other animals? Was that it? The pigs, the cows, the chickens. Probably, I think that's about it, I think. But anyway, there is a sawmill, a barn, and a house on this property, and I'm not sure if there's any other buildings on there or not. Can't remember. But anyway, he's I sent him a comment, and I asked him if he was going to consider that. I told him I thought it was a wonderful idea. He was very smart in buying that, because he bought it at a good price and was able to stay debt free. And I asked him if he was interested in going solar, and he said that he is planning on going solar. They're first going to go solar in the barn, and I think he said eventually in the sawmill. He's going to buy used sawmill, used equipment, and because the Amish former tenants that were there took their sawmill with them, the sawmill equipment, when they left. So he said that they are going to then do the house later, but he said that is part of the plan in the works for them later. They are very much interested in doing solar, and so I thought that was really neat. It's just been kind of quite fun watching that channel. And then I've also been watching Arms Family Homestead. I believe the pastured homestead is out of Kentucky, and then Arms Family Homestead is out of Oklahoma. And it's a wife and a husband who live on the property that the husband has lived on all his life. And they have goats, lots of goats, and donkeys, and pigs. One pig. They have a potbelly pig. Just one. And one bull. What else do they have there besides the goats and the donkeys? Oh, they have alpacas. Yeah, the alpacas. And it's been very interesting to watch them. I have thoroughly enjoyed them a lot. They're a good Christian family, and which I like that a lot. And they have this business, or they have their YouTube channel has grown them into a business of merchandise that has stemmed from their farm. Uh, they have 3 children. Their oldest boy is in college now. And then they have, his name is Weston. And then they have a girl, Emily, and then a younger boy. I think she's in high school, I believe, or junior high school. And then they have the youngest boy, who's probably like 10, all right, 10 years old, so 11 maybe, I don't know, something like that. And he is, Houston is his name. And he is a ham. He likes to be on YouTube. And so he's always trying to interrupt his dad when his dad's talking, so he can get in there and join the conversation. He's always trying to do that. So he likes to be on YouTube. Anyway, his dad, Daniel, is the father's name. Very nice man, very nice man. And the mother is DJ. And the donkeys are hers. She loves those donkeys, and she goes out there and about once or twice a day, and she takes a treat to them. She hugs them, and they just love her back a lot. It's just so fun to watch her and her donkeys. She enjoys them as much as they enjoy her, I think. There's one donkey, I don't think she, it's not a he, I think it's a she, that enjoys too much of anything. But anyway, then there's a male donkey that is not that crazy about things either. He likes the women, but they keep him away from the women donkeys, or the girl donkeys. But anyway, it's really fun to watch them all interact with the animals, and how they care for them, and they show love to them, and they're just they just treat their animals very well, and it's just good to see that the way that they behave there on that farm, and what they do, and how that family just lives an everyday life, and yet so many people like to watch how they live. And I think it's just wonderful, actually. So you get a chance to check them out. They're called the Arms. It's Arms, ARMS, Family Homestead. And off of that channel, his wife has started one herself, and it's called Do Your Best. And so her channel is Do Your Best uh, with DJ Arms. And it's a very good channel too. She spends time with her donkeys, and she also talks about other things in her family with, uh, and she joins her husband in things too, and she just loves her donkeys. Um, anyway, check those two channels out. Very good. Then another one that I watch is that I've been watching is another family that lives in Utah, and that's Trent and Allie is their names. And they built their home in the mountains, and they just built a garage, and they have so many obstacles up and down, and they're all over the place. It's very interesting to watch them. I just, if you get a chance to watch Trent and Allie, go out there and watch them. That's all their name. That's just it. There's no other to their title. It's just Trent and Allie. So I think these are all very family-oriented channels, and I think you'll find them all very good watching. So yeah, and you can diamond paint right along while you're watching them. So I mean, that's up to you, but that's what I do. I do watch diamond painting channels. Like I say, I watch Joan Diamond Paints. I watch Add More Zest with Rebecca. She's from the UK. Joan is from Washington State. And then I watch Crafting with Shay. She's from Texas. Diamond Grandma. She's from Mississippi. And I watch one other one. What is her? The other one I watch. Well, I don't watch it as often as I do those, but what is it? I think it's the Kitting Up Kitten. I think that's it. I watch it once in a while. Not all the time, but once in a while. So, Kitting Up Kitten, yeah, I think that's what it's called. And I'm not sure where she's from. So, you get a chance to check any of those out, do, but you'll get a lot of good ideas and tips from all of them, and they're very nice and helpful people. And also, you know, they speak good and clear English. You can understand them when they talk to you. I have tried other channels and have found them to be, some of them to be very good, but I'm sure, but hard to hear. And if they're not very loud, or if they're very low, that's hard for me. And that's what I'm afraid I'm experiencing with my channel. I'm working on it, and I'm trying to better it and make it better. but I'm having some difficulty with my sound. And so I'm trying to figure that problem out, and it's hopefully I'll get this figured out pretty soon. But I am definitely having some sound issues. So I don't know what I'm doing here, and can't really afford new equipment right now, so I just have to trudge along the way I am for now, and hopefully I'll get it figured out. So I hope you'll all bear with me and stick with me till I get this figured out, because I will get it figured out. I won't give up till I do. So, but anyway, what are some of the diamond painting channels that you watch? Let me know. Maybe there's some out there that I need to check out that I haven't tried yet, and that I might like. So let me know. Or maybe there's some channels out there that you watch that are not diamond painting channels that you think I might like. If it's a good family oriented channel, I might just like enjoy it. So let me know. Um, it's what do you think of this daylight savings time? Well, it's just been driving me crazy. I'm not that crazy about it at all. It's just I don't care for it, actually. I hear they were gonna change it. I mean, I hear you always hear there's talk about that, going back to the old ways, but I don't know if that'll ever happen. Who knows for sure if that'll ever happen. So, I don't know. But I do know I don't care for it. It just seems like it takes forever to get used to it. It's just not I just don't know. I don't like it getting dark at 6 or 6:30 at night. I don't, it just too, it's just too early for the dark. I don't like that. So, I don't know for sure just what the purpose is. Does it really help the farmers? Or does it really help switching it like that? I don't know. Is anybody really benefiting from those early hours or those dark hours so early like that? I don't know. What's your thoughts on it? Comment below and let me know. getting close to being done with this. So these little ones take a little time, but like I said, I don't get in that big a hurry. So I kind of enjoy just the moment of it all. So well, these drills have been pretty good. I have not seen very many bad ones. So I will say that whoever the manufacturer is for these have done a pretty good job. I am using on my the end of my pen instead of the wax, I am using the two-sided tape, and it lasts a long time. I haven't had to change this for quite a while. When it gets so that it starts to slip a little and become so that it's not picking up the drills or the diamonds, I just take my tweezers and I go down in here and I just fluff it up a little bit like this, and then it just keeps working for a while longer. So I can go quite a while without having to change my tape by putting new tape in or anything. It goes quite a while on just one. I'm very pleased with it. I like it a lot. And I've been using it like that for quite some time. This tape has been, yeah, I discovered this tape, oh gosh, it's been a while, but I got this tape idea from Joan Diamond Paints. Yeah, I got the idea from her. She uses it in her multi-placers. And I thought, well, if you can use it in the multi-placer, why can't you use it in the other end too? Because I don't multi-place, I just single place, as you've been able to tell. And so I thought, well, I ought to be able to do the same thing in a single place. So I went and tried it a couple of different times. I had to experiment just a little bit until I found the combination or length, just the exact length that I wanted. And So, see, those are all the same. Okay. So I worked it out and I found it, and I've been using it for a long time. Probably 7, 8 months, 7 months, 8 months, I don't know. It's been a while. So I like using it a lot, so it's good. I was using the wax when I first started diamond painting. Oh my gosh, I was having to get new wax all the time. It just seems like it was constantly. And I thought, oh my gosh, this is terrible. This takes more time just getting new wax than it does anything else. I said, and I thought to myself, there's got to be something different. So then I went out and checked around with some of the different channels to see what they were using. And one of them said they used blue tack. So I tried the blue tack, and it works good, but it leaves that little blue filmy stuff on your painting, and I don't like that. I mean, it comes off with a paintbrush or with a toothbrush, but I don't like it. I just thought, that's just, I don't care for that. So is there something else I can use and isn't quite that messy? Because to me that's messy. And so I was checking around and Joan Diamond Paints come up with this one about, well, first of all, Add More Zest was talking about how she uses the microdots. Well, I didn't have any microdots. So that wasn't going to help me, and I didn't know how soon I was going to purchase any either, and I didn't want to get some and then not like them, So was there anything else I could try that I had? Well, yes, Joan was talking about the two-sided tape and her what she uses on her multi-placer. And I thought, oh, I've got two-sided tape because I do use that when it comes to framing and stuff a lot of times. Okay, there we go. We got number 1 all done. Okay, well, number 1 is finished. And so now we'll be working on number 2, which is up here. And we'll start on that one tomorrow. So anyway, as I was saying, so I tried it with this with my single placer, and it worked. And I have been using it ever since. And I have liked it. Works well. Okay, well everyone, thank you so much for joining me today on my Advent my Advent painting. And I hope you got yours done too. Come back and join me tomorrow for day 2, and we'll be working on number 2 right here. So I'll see you all tomorrow, and you have a happy diamond painting day, and God bless you all. Bye.